Hi guys, it's Keisha Breaker, Artistic Director of Jalea Movement Arts. So today I want to bring you a segment that I call Out of the Mouths of Babes. I've normally been doing this segment as a fun thing between friends when I teach a class and something comical happens. However, today has a much bigger and broader impact and gives some insight as to why I do what I do and the reasons behind thought process of creating new programming. So, without further ado, here's Out of the Mouths of Babes. Imagine it. I am teaching a 3-year-old class and we're working on oppositions. The kids are lively, bubbly, having so much fun. We're doing things up high. We're doing things down low. We are looking right and left. We are running around trees, underneath boulders, and we are rolling against the wind. Anything and everything that we can think of. So, a time comes when we're sitting down to talk about our experience, and a lovely little 3-year-old speaks in the loudest voice she has. Miss, it is raining on your face. Okay, I was sweaty, extremely sweaty from all the activity. While they were delightfully having a good time, I was having a good time too, but with a little perspiration. So, in the moment, I am cracking up laughing at this little darling who shall remain nameless. And it hit me later on that it was the most brilliant statement that a 3-year-old could make. She didn't understand sweat, but she understood what rain was. And so she related it and made the connection between the two and said that it was raining on my face. Perfectly understandable. When I looked deeper into what was happening in that moment, I reflected back on a program that I was already doing called Footnotes Reading Initiative Through Dance, in which I would take poems and stories and we would sort of act it out in the dance process. Well, her thinking process led me to understand that I can go even deeper with the work that I was doing. So instead of just simply teaching these poems and stories and trying to ignite their lives that way, I can actually expand that by teaching vocabulary. So, as an example, if a poem said, a snake slithered through the grass. Well, the 3-year-old might not understand the word slither, but she does know how to wiggle her body, just the way a snake would. Or if you said a man meandered through a corn maze. Well, they might imagine the process of a corn maze. I might even give them a template of one of those little maze things where you have to find your way to the other end. They can understand that and how you have to go back and forth. And so by doing this and pointing out those keywords in the poems and in the vocabulary within the structure of a sentence, I'm going one step further and teaching them vocabulary increasement, love for reading, being able to visualize. And it all came in that one simple moment of rain on my face. So I love what I do. I love teaching, and I especially love those precious moments when they teach me something more, and then I can teach it again in return. So the more I'm teaching, the more I'm growing and understanding new ways to reach my babies. They're teaching me things, and that takes me one step further. There isn't a better job. I love what I do. So that concludes our Out of the Mouths Babe stories for today. Get back with you on some more of the shenanigans that take place in Miss Keisha's dance class. Bye-bye.